Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly here with Flo. So, Flo, man, we're playing the Cardinals, and to me, it'd kind of be like a whatever matchup, because I think we are the more talented team, but it's any given Sunday. But what makes this game so big, man, we all saw the shot heard around the world last year where this cheap shot, Conor, your boy, went out there freaking, was that like a slap or a punch, man? It was like a slap.
It was like a slap by Cheap Shot Chavez.
Yeah, man. And he's out there, and Hufanga, if you know him, he's the nicest dude in the world. And he was pissed off. I think every Niner fan was pissed off after that. What are your thoughts on this, man? And do you think it's gonna be motivation? Kind of like last week, how Bosa did that speech before the day before the game, and defense line balled out. What do you think, man?
Yeah, I like it. We play better when there's a chip on our guys' shoulders. Every single time an opposing team does something that riles us up, it seems like that's when we're there. That's when we actually are just focused. A lot of times when we're playing kind of subpar teams, we kind of get caught, to be honest. Minnesota is actually a pretty solid team, but going into that game, it seemed like they're like pretty subpar. The Rams, it's happened even last year. That's usually those games that they come out, play a little bit flat. But like I said, anytime there's that chip on the shoulder, the Detroit game, the Philly game, these guys always ball out. They're pissed, and the defense comes together, and they just get on their ass. So I'm actually looking forward to this, and it's going to be interesting because obviously Hufanga, he's like the chillest dude ever, but this guy can freaking pop people, and I think he's going to go after Conor once.
I think, this reminds me, went back when I was in high school. You said it right now. We always use this phrase about everything. We had a boxing club after school, and one of our buddies, man, always hitting in the nuts, hitting behind the head, hitting when the bell rings after the breaks, and we called him Cheap Shot Chavez. That's what we gotta call Conor, man. Cheap shot Conor, because what he did, man, that was weak, absolutely weak. And here's the thing, me and you, we don't really get mad at like individual players, I know a lot of people hate on Brady. We kind of, he does his thing, you can't hate on greatness. And like Nick Wright, guys like that who Niner fans hate, Ramelia Sports, the Niner fans hate. Me and you, we think it's funny. Like, we laugh about it. It's cool. Like, it's whatever, like, it does not hurt us, like, piss us off at all. This right here, I'm not going to lie, it pissed me off. When I saw that, I was like, what the heck? Because I remember Fox, the game was on Fox, and then after the game, they showed it. I'm like, wait, what? What just happened? And I was just like, no freaking way, man. Like, it pissed the heck on me. What a cheap shot that was. So, I think we're going to be motivated. I think, obviously, there's a lot of guys out there. Good thing Drake Greenlaw's not there. Because, Drake Greenlaw he gets down and dirty, some of the comments. Remember 2 years ago when Mostert was kind of talking trash about the Niners? He said, I'm going to get him. He freaking got him really good. So, man, I hope there's guys out there. I know Fred Warner, guys like that, they take that stuff to heart. So, I'm hoping they freaking tag his ass. I hope they get him, rough him up like old school 80s football. I remember Ronnie Lott would be the guy. He would be the guy. He would be the tone setter. He even said, man, we're trying to take these dudes out. And he would do that. So I really hope that motivates these guys, just to freaking, you can't be doing that after the game, doing that cheap shot stuff. That's always weak, man. Absolutely weak. So, hopefully we use that as motivation because, that's not cool, bro.
Yeah, because obviously when the guy's not expecting it, that's when people get hurt. So that's the thing that bugs me.
And he kept his helmet on, man. What Hufanga was out there chilling, talking to and Conor out there with his helmet on, and he never took it. I was like, dude, come on, man. What are you doing? But go for it.
Yeah, but anytime there's like a cheap shot and you're not ready, that's when people like seriously get hurt. So that's the thing that bothered me. Like, obviously, like you're saying, when they got the helmets on, you expect that kind of stuff. But as soon as they come off, man, you don't throw it after at that point.
Yeah, and he was on, they were interviewing him. It was funny because they interviewed him today, and Hufanga, he practiced today, so he's going to play. Well, we know he's going to play because he was practicing today. He was a full go. And they asked him about it, they were asking about, hey, man, you're going up against Conor. We all know what happened last year. And Hufanga, man, he's such a stand-up dude. He's like, you know what? Yeah, it is what it is. I don't really take it to heart, but fuck that, we've all been there playing basketball or something like that, and someone does like a cheap shot at you, and you're like, all right, I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna do it right away, but there's a time that's gonna come where I'm gonna have that chance to get you back, and it's gonna feel bad for you, man. I know my brother's really like that. He always does that like in a game. He's like, all right, next game, watch what happens. So I mean, hopefully we do that because we got to be dogs. At the end of the day, this defense has to have that identity. Go back to those defenses where we're just dominant. it. And that's what we have to have, man. We have to have that swagger to us. And I know Dre Greenlaw's not there because he was that guy, that thumper, that dude that would set the, he would be the force. And right now, I don't know. I'm trying to think, who is that guy?
The tone setter guy?
The tone setter guy that, I know maybe Bosa, but he's quiet, but maybe Fred Warner. It's got probably Fred Warner, right? Or
Fred Warner's just a baller. The last couple of years, like you said, Greenlaw. Before that was Jimmy. And then,
Jimmy Ward, yeah.
But this year, like you said, Fred Warner, I think he's the best freaking defensive player in the league.
Mm-hmm.
But he's kind of chill too. He's pretty relaxed for a defensive guy.
But he does during the games. Sometimes he does get crazy. You see him like, what the fuck?
He's competitive.
He's competitive. He's like, he has that competitive nature. So yeah, we need that guy, that tone setter right now. Because I'll be honest, I really don't see in those guys we brought like DeAndre Campbell. I don't know, man. That kind of pisses me off, that guy. Jair Brown does kind of talk a little bit, but he's got to back it up more. I mean, he has a good game one game, and then he has a horrible game the other game. I do see him talking trash, but I remember when I saw him against, who was it, the Ravens, when he was talking trash against the Ravens last year, and then he was getting worked in coverage. One time, I think someone stiffed arm, his ass went flying back, so I'm like, fuck, we need someone like a Dre Greenlaw back so bad, because he is the guy that goes out there and he freaking brings that lumber, Sometimes he gets a little out of hand with those 15-yard penalties, but I mean, they do feel it. They do feel it. And they get scared, man. I know that Green Bay game last year in the playoffs when he was laying the wood down in that fourth quarter, those guys were getting nervous. So what do you think, man?
I'll say, actually, I think right now our kind of like enforcer guys would probably be our corners, like Lenore and Ward. They seem kind of like the guys who like the physical play right now and go at it.
Yeah, Lenore, the thing about him, dude, he gets down, he gets dirty, dude. Like he loves contact. He even said, like, you know what, this is what I live for that. And yeah, he's someone that does bring that dog out in him.
And speaking of contact guys, I think Green, he needs to get some more reps to this game too.
Yeah,
He's another guy who's freaking a dog who loves getting physical on the freaking. Oh man,
I'm glad you said that. Yeah, because Green is funny. During the training camp, he was going at it with Juwan Jennings. Those two were going back and forth. And yeah, Green is known for someone that talks trash, but he does back it up. Like, he loves getting in there. He loves tackling, and that's what we love. I remember we had weak sauce guys out there. Remember Akello Weatherspoon and those guys? They were like run away from contact. Even last year, Chase Young. Remember in those playoff games, he would like run away, and I was like, dude, what the fudge are you doing? And we did have some guys throughout the years like that, but yeah, like you said, Renardo Green is someone that brings it. I know he's not the biggest dude out there. These cornerbacks, obviously none of them are, but those cornerbacks, you're right, they do bring that lumber, and that's what we need. That's why I can't wait. They're saying halfway through the season when Dre Greenlaw comes back, because he's another one that he does bring in. He does love talking too, and he back it up. I hate it when guys they talk, but they just don't back it up. So, I mean, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this game. James Conner, man. One of my friends today, he hit me up. He's like, man, James Conner, he's a wannabe Polynesian. I don't know. He just has that wannabe tough guy attitude. He's like, bro, relax, bro. Just relax. You ain't that about that. So yeah, I can't wait till this matchup, and I can't wait till I want him to start tagging him. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I want them to. He's all right. Nah, fuck that, man. I want him to lay the wood on this fool and let him know, hey, man, this is the Niners right here. You don't be doing that shit. So I can't wait, man.
Yeah, man, bringing the heat this Sunday. It's gonna be hot, but it's gonna be even hotter on that field now.
Absolutely, man. But that's what we got. Let us know what you think, man. James Conner going up against his defense. Is he in for a world of trouble? Let us know down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you next time. Peace.